Welcome! My name is PolishLynx and we get another Sakura game. Sakura Succubus 3. Third part. That's right. Sakura Succubus continues. And there is a mosquito. Okay. Let's get to it, shall we? Whoa, shit, that was loud.
Alright, everybody! Are you having a good time?
Yeah! That's how a crowd would sound, right? Whoa, that was... okay.
Yay! Hearing that makes me super happy! Thank you for continued support from the bottom of my heart!
And that's game to Williams. She's taken the championship. Williams wins with a score of 6-2. Williams wins. I repeat, Williams wins. Did you realize that Williams wins? I hope so.
Alright. Thank you everybody, thank you so much! When I was still a beginner, I knew I couldn't afford to take a single fan of mine for granted. Your love and affection meant the world to me. You cheered me on, so I knew I had to keep going. I didn't want to let any of you down. If I did it, I wouldn't be able to call myself an idol ever again. My path was a hard one, but I never gave up. I devote my life, my very soul to the pursuit of being an idol. And now I finally made it.
Can anything stop this woman? Her string of victories is unparalleled. She's been playing professional tennis for less than 2 years, but she's already made great waves in the sporting world. I think Hazel will be somebody to keep your eye on in the future.
I'm still on this huge stage in front of thousands and thousands of people, and I've never felt more humble in my life. You guys are my light, my life and my love. My heart belongs to every single one of you.
That moment when you know that she's lying.
And so I'm going to dedicate this next song to you. This is my latest song, Overflowing Feelings. Let's go!
Let's not.
I did it! I won! I can't believe it! Thank you for supporting me, everybody. I love you all. I'm gonna keep doing my very best.
Are you? We don't like Careful, by the way. Let's all applaud Hazel Williams, Japan's up-and-coming prodigy. We know she works very hard for. Alright, I think I've had enough of this. What the heck?
Hey, what's the big idea?
Yeah, Hiroki, what are you doing? I was watching that. Oh, where are you? Where are you really? I plant my hands on my hips, unimpressed. Both I and Hazel are sitting in front of the TV in my small, cramped apartment. They were fighting for the remote control about 2 seconds ago until I decided to step in. I snatched up the remote from Hazel's clutches before I could, and now the TV screen is blank. I was getting sick of them, swapping each other over and over. I might have gotten a headache if things had carried on like that. You weren't really trying to watch the TV, you just wanted to watch yourselves and your own accomplishments. Okay, with Hazel, I wouldn't mind. Hazel is great. I is annoying for. Anyway, good grief. Clutching the remote still. I don't want to give it back in a hurry. With great power comes great responsibility, and neither of them are mature enough to handle it. What are the odds that they'll be airing one of your concerts at the same time as one of Hazel's tournaments? It's like a recipe for disaster.
My concert was not a disaster.
Ayo puffs her cheeks out in a pout.
It was wonderful, high acclaimed, in fact. And my tournament wasn't a disaster either. Didn't you see how good I did? I was like super amazing. Don't you want to watch me more? It only gets better, I promise. No, he doesn't. He wants to watch me perform. No, he wants to watch me play. No, he wants me to watch me. Me. Alright, fine. Let's settle this like adults. Hiroki?
I stops a finger in my direction.
Huh. Would you rather watch?
So I get a choice. That's unusually considerate coming from Ayu. It's a shame it's too late now. I mean, I already have a headache.
If you like. Now hurry up! I'm a busy woman and I don't have all day.
Alright, fine. That's an easy choice. I heave a sigh. If I have a choice in this matter, supposedly, I don't think I or Hazel are all that interested in my opinion. In that case, does it really matter what I say? Oh well, let's give it a shot. Who? Hey, it's easy choice for me, okay? It's very easy. I guess I'd rather watch Hazel. Yeah, I guess I'd rather watch you play tennis, Hazel.
I knew it.
Hazel grins and puffs out her chest, a confident smile on her face.
Idols are fun and all, but they don't get the blood pumping like tennis does.
That's true.
There's something visceral about sports, don't you think?
That's true.
It's super exciting.
That's true.
You're right.
You pulls a face.
Performing even just as hard on the body, if not harder than smacking a stupid ball across a stupid net.
I mean, sure, I'm not taking this away, but it's just not as entertaining.
If you don't limber up properly, you can end up spraining a leg or even breaking it.
Yeah, it's more likely in sports though.
Then your whole car will be ruined.
Yeah, in sports too. More likely.
Being an idol is serious business. Don't take it lightly, or the industry will chew you up and split you back up. I'm putting my body in line every single time I step on the stage. And I risk my body every time I step on the court. Besides, unlike you, I've got to worry about not flashing a red while trying to hit my serves. It requires a lot of skill. Sure, that's a handicap, but it's entirely self-imposed. If you actually wore underwear, it wouldn't be a problem. You're so stupid.
It was the saying. The saying with the kettle. Whatever. Kettle and pot, whatever.
You might be right about that.
I was close.
For some reason, hearing you say that only pisses me off even more.
I mean, you're constantly a walking freaking body of anger. Hey now, let's try to calm down. Can we all be friends? I pout.
Look, I'd want to be friends with muscle-bound Mason like her.
I won't.
And Mason, that's actually kinda cool. I wonder if I could crush a man's head between my thighs. But I guess it's unbecoming of me to argue so bitterly.
Please don't try that.
I'm supposed to be an idol. It's my job to bring love and happiness to people. I must swallow my own discontent and put on a big smile. Kira!
You makes a peace sign with both hands, all the while fluttering her big anime eyes. I know this is just an act. Ayo, despite her public image, is pretty caustic, but it's an effective one. No, it's not. Nobody's better turning on the charm than Ikue Ayo, known among her fans as Ayo. She can go from 0 to 100 in about 0.2 seconds.
That's the patented Ayo I wink I've heard so much about. You really are adorable, Ayo. It's no wonder you're so popular. Hey, what you doing? Get off me! I won't, you're too adorable. Don't baby talk me! And don't pat my head! You get my hair almost up, you don't! Idiot! Garbage! Worthless human refuse!
Worthless human refuse is a bit much, even coming from you, don't you think? Moreover, Ayo and Hazel aren't real humans, for they might look the part. They're, in actual fact, Succubus. I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? If you skipped Sakura Succubus 2 and 1, I guess it would be in the playlist, by the way. Or the game on Steam. Anyway, I had a pretty tough time when I first learned about the existence of Succubus and the Succubus realm. As it transpires, a lot of famous and successful women across the world are Succubus. Succubus harvest magical energy through intimate relations, as the legend says. But they can also gain energy through being liked, loved, praised, and revered. As such, many Succubus are driven to come to the human world to seek out fame. Through a series of events too complicated to go into right now, I was able to meet 5 Succubus famous in various fields. 5. Is it? Was it 5? Wasn't it 4? Wait, Ayu, Cosmos, Marina, Hazel. Ayu, Cosmos, Marina, Hazel. Who was the fifth one? I don't... Oh shit. I need to look into CGs quickly. I don't remember. Games, Sakura Succubus 2. Oh, Hifumi. Okay, that's true. I forgot about her completely. I don't know why. Anyway, first I run into Ayu. Her full name is Ikue Ayu, and she's Japan's top idol. She's the most annoying of all. She acts sweet and cute on stage, but that's pretty much all for show. Exactly because of that. She actually has a cutting tongue and she can be incredibly harsh and annoying. Next I met Wakatsuki Marina. She's a reverse businesswoman who runs a successful clothing company. That I'm pretty sure was not revealed. We only knew about her running company. We didn't know about the clothing part, I believe, despite being rather young. I mean, she's young. She's an aloof, cool-headed woman, but she's a sweetheart deep down. Then there is Cosmos Moretti. Cosmos is half Japanese, half Italian girl who rose to prominence via social media. She has a huge number of followers on the image-sharing website RapidPound, where she constantly uploads photos of herself in various saucy outfits. She's my girl for basically, yeah. When it comes to Sakura Succubus series, she's my girl. There is also Yamamoto Hifumi, the famous actress. She's been in the entertainment industry for over a decade, and she's beloved by the general public for her calm, gentle demeanor. She's lovely as well. Finally, there is Hazel Williams. Hazel's father is American, and I think she grew up there. I mean, I guess she's the competition for Cosmos. Yeah. She's an easygoing, laid-back woman, most of the time at least. She's a famous tennis star, and she practices almost every single day. Which is rough. These women all fell for me somehow, for one reason or another, and now I'm almost never alone. It's hard to give equal amounts of attention to 5 different women, particularly when they all have such busy schedules. But I think I do a decent job of it. Maybe. Hopefully. It's a challenge, but I've never been one to back down from those. Well, recording this actually today and trying to put this on YouTube is also a challenge, because that will mean 3 videos in one day. In the past it was easy to do it like that, but that were 15 minutes videos at the time and less rendering, less editing. Yeah. Anyway, spending time with all these clever, interesting, beautiful women is very rewarding. I think you are not speaking of Ayu right now. And there are perks with it too. I'm kidding, by the way. I mean, Ayu is okay, but she's kinda two-faced, so yeah. Right now, though, I feel a bit of a loss. I'm flattered Ayu and Hazel drove by to pay me a visit, but it's getting pretty late. So, Ayu, get out. I have to go to work tomorrow, you know. I'm sure you do as well. Maybe we should postpone this little get-together. What do you say?
Postpone it.
Hazel stares me open-mouthed.
But I've been looking forward to seeing you for ages. Hiroki, I've been so busy this last month, we barely had a chance to talk. Well, it's not like I really care about seeing you or anything.
The door is there. Here we go, with the old tsundere routine. Ayu does this so often she has it down to a fine art. And that's why she's not good at it. Who does she think she's fooling anyway? She might be able to trick her fans, but to me, she's incredibly transparent. Same.
But you should go home already. I haven't spent nearly enough time with you yet.
But don't you have an upcoming tennis tournament, Hazel? And aren't you recording a new single, Ayu? I'd hate for you to jeopardize your careers for my sake.
You're always so considerate. That's why I love you so much, Hiroki.
I winces.
Look at you dropping the L-bomb so quickly. That sort of love is so cheap.
That's not true, actually.
Don't you have any shame?
Hazel considers for a few moments, then says cheerfully,
Nope. I suppose I should expect as much coming from a woman who never wears any underwear. There ain't nothing wrong with that, I just don't like it. Human beings were meant to wear underwear. It's unnatural.
Okay.
I don't think human beings were meant to wield rackets and hit balls across courts, but here we are.
That's different. That's that, and this is this.
You know,
I feel strong about this whole no underwear thing. In fact, Hazel toys with the hem of her pleated skirt.
I'm not wearing any underwear right now. Do you wanna see?
I'm not opposed to the idea, but...
Why you?
Ayo grabs hold of Hazel's ponytail and tucks it. And that's why she also wins, by the way. Twin tails, not banzai.
Stop trying to make moves on Hiroki when I'm here. Your culture's fine. Why can't I? We've done all sorts of things together. I don't see why it should be such a problem now. It's a problem because you're not alone. You can't feel Hiroki all brazen like in front of me. It's degenerate. Oh ho ho ho.
Hazel grins.
So, are you saying you've never done anything degenerate with Hiroki, are you? What is...
I glance away, her face flushed.
In any case, I don't like watching you slobber over him. It's embarrassing. You'll need to learn some restraint. Oh, don't be like that, are you? If you've got a problem with being in love with Hiroki, why don't you join in?
Or, you know, the door is there.
Huh?
Ayo steps back.
What's this nonsense? It's not like wanting to hold him or kiss him or anything. I'm sure you don't. Oof, 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 oof. You're so cute, are you? Even if you don't mean to be, you can say the meanest of things, but deep down you're still an innocent little girl. I'm not innocent. I'm not most definitely not little. I know how to flatter men as well as the next woman. I just don't because I have more self-respect than that. It's not like I want to lavish attention here or anything. Does that mean you don't mind if I lavish attention on him instead? No, if you're going to that, you'll probably make all sorts of other mistakes. You're too clumsy. Really?
Hazel giggles.
I think I'm pretty good at handling balls myself. No. I'm not correct me for it. I'm not the one with the real experience. I'll show I've style. You're big and British and clumsy, so you should probably see this one out. Let me put in terms you'd understand. Even with the tempting head of yours, you're being benched. Getting feisty now, aren't we? That's cute too. I love handsome guys, but cute girls are also great. Being called by Japan's top idols get me excited. I just can't hold back any longer.
Yeah, man, Ayo is so not cute. I'm sorry.
Hiroki!
Things sure are escalating fast. I guess it's to be expected, given these girls are Succubus, but still. Would it kill them to give me a bit more of time to prepare my heart? Hey, damn it, you girls, it really is getting late, so we could just settle this score another day.
No, we can't! We're going to settle now! Who can make it feel better? Hazel or I? We need to figure it out this instant! It's a competition! This sounds like fun! Let's give it a go!
I mean, Hazel. I don't even... Where's the choice? Later that night, cuddled up with Ayo and Hazel, I have a dream. It's a very gentle dream of the nostalgic variety. It's a dream of something that happened to me once more than a decade ago, in my final year of high school. I know what it's gonna be! You're on a trip with your ex-girlfriend, and you are in a pond. There was a girl in my class called Yuki. She was a transfer student and she didn't have any friends. Though she was pretty and good at academics, she was cold and icy and kept her by the distance, myself included. A few guys tried to ask her out, but they were roundly rejected. I never thought I'd have a chance with her, so I never even contemplated the idea. Time passed. As I never spoke to Yuki, she soon faded from my mind. That is, at least until I received a letter from her in my shoe locker. You guys never had shoe lockers in your schools? We never had. We literally had to have bags, which we would hang. But never a shoe locker. Anyway, meet me on the roof after school. I have something important that I need to discuss with you. From Yuki. The letter had been written in a neat, elegant script. The characters seemed feminine enough, but I had my doubts. Would Yuki really send me such a letter? It seemed unlikely. There was no way the real Yuki, the Ice Princess, would ever want to talk to me after school. It must have been a setup by the rest of my classmates. I was certain it was one big, elaborate prank. That's what I told myself. But I went to the school roof regardless. I was curious. I'll admit my heart was pounding pretty hard at the time. I kept telling myself, What if? But I knew I was being silly. There was no way it was really her. But it was. Oh, so it's not the... That's not really an excitement face expression. And it's actually a different memory. Okay, I'm surprised. But I'm glad about that. She was waiting for me on the roof after school. She turned to me, her dark hair fluttering in the breeze, and said,
I've been waiting for you. I have something very, very important I want to tell you. Hiroki, I love you.
I was utterly astounded, as you might expect, and I imagined Yuki would say such a thing to me. Of all people, it was impossible. It must have been a dream. But though I pinched myself, I didn't wake up. Yuki's white, alabaster face didn't waver. She had written me that letter, and she had confessed to me. We had exchanged less than 5 words in the past, but she was being sincere. She loved me. I knew little about Yuki, and I doubt she knew much about me. We'd been in the same class for most of the year, but we were relative strangers. Like everybody else, I had avoided her. If she'd ever stared at me longingly, I would never notice. I never thought she loved me. I was wrong. Well, we went straight for a kiss? Whoa. I accepted her confession, and she kissed me. After that, we started going out. She was my first girlfriend, and though I didn't know much about love, I did care about her a great deal. I thought we would stay together for a long time. But that's something else I was wrong about. I haven't seen her in years. I wonder what she's doing now. Was she able to find happiness like I have? If so, I'd be pleased for her. She was an aloof girl, and she seemed to find it hard to make friends. I wouldn't want her to be lonely. Now, that's strange. Why am I thinking about Yuki at a time like this? What the heck?